Pride. Vanity. It can destroy even the best of us. First step, as always, is to make sure that we still have hair at the end of the day. Oh, that's cute. That is some good stuff right there. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is map out where I'm gonna have like my stuck on face part. Does that make sense? Doesn't have to be perfect. Makeup wipes save my life. Okay, so after this initial lineage, we're going to make the edge between our face and our face. So for this step, we're going to use liquid latex and cotton balls, my favorite special effects medium. I can get this up in there. This is a problem, like I can't. Marley, will you open this? She says no. Got it. Cool. A little bit of liquid latex. Always. Oh, it smells wonderful, by the way. I'm just kidding. It doesn't. It smells not wonderful. It's awful. I don't like it. Nope. Lovely. My dog's scratching herself, and like with her mouth, you know how dogs are like. She does that. So if you hear it, I apologize. If you listen to her at all, she's making weird noises. Where are you? Oh, hi. Then you're gonna cover it with liquid latex. Yay. Something with kind of a point, but you don't want to hurt yourself. Please don't hurt yourself. I'm going to use this safety pin tip. You can't really, it's not a safety pin. It's a paper clip tip. And you're going to want to start carving out a middle. Does that make any sort of sense? So basically, you're going to want to do that all around this edge of the cut, and then I'll get back to you. Cool. So now, once you're looking sexy like this, we're gonna start filling in the fake part of our face. So basically, just do that kind of how you would your everyday makeup or whatever. I'm gonna start by priming the area for my foundation with an e.l.f. primer that I absolutely love. If you're gonna wear this for Halloween, you're gonna want it to stay on well or whatever. Then for my foundation, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. Focus. I don't have it on autofocus, so that's annoying. I'm using it because it's a little bit too dark for me, so I want this section of my face to look like it doesn't belong to me. So that's why I'm going to use a foundation that's a little too dark for me. Now I'm going to use some CoverGirl powder and just powder it up. I'm going to use a really small blendy brush for this because I want to get it in all the nooks and crannies. Ugh, got powder everywhere! Too Faced Natural Eyes eyeshadow palette and just do something fanciful with my eyeshadow. Now I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, and I'm going to do it darker than I normally would because again, I don't want it to look like it belongs to my face. And then just get some like fancy liner and lashes. First, we're going to start bruising around the edge of the line. So we're going to use reddish colors, reddish purple colors, purples and browns. Okay, first I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild lipstick. The color is called, hold on, Dark Wine. And I'm just going to be dabbing that kind of around the edges and diffusing it with my fingers. You can really start to see how this part of my face is looking like it doesn't belong to me. So cool. Now I'm gonna go in with some purples and some browns and just kind of break up the red some. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna kind of drag the brown color over the rest of my skin to break it up, not look so young. We're gonna do a lot more to the edge, but for right now, I'm gonna work on my black eye. Right here in this middle area right there. Now I'm gonna take a mixture of brown and purple and put that on my lid. Now I'm going to take that same dark wine lipstick and I'm going to put it in between all of the lines we made with our cotton and our latex. Now I'm going to take black liquid eyeliner and I'm going to put it in the kind of like the deepest crevices of these areas to kind of emulate dry blood. Areas where you have black are going to look like the deepest cuts. Now go back in with the lipstick and just kind of blend out that black so it's not so like, ah! Now I'm going to go in with a brighter red face paint and kind of get it in the crack but also on the edges to emulate fresh blood that's kind of thin and not as coagulated. The most important part of this look is making sure that this area doesn't get any blood on it, get any of the bruising. We want it to contrast to the rest of our face. I think I want a bigger contrast between my lip color. I want it to pop a little bit more. I like that better. For some reason I lost the footage of me explaining what I'm doing here, but basically I took clumps of staples and I glued them around my cut using eyelash glue. Then I decided that I wanted my eyebrow to contrast a little more from the filled in one, so I covered up parts of it so it looked more sparse. So now we're just going to go around the edges of our staples and make tiny little dots, tiny little red marks around where the staples would be going into my skin, even on the beauty part of the face, but make them really small. Fake blood time. So here's my fake blood. My laundry's ready. The easiest way that I found to make fake blood is corn syrup, red food coloring, and a drop of black food coloring. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this Halloween makeup look, then please hit subscribe and I will see you in my next video.